Okay, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good morning. So, yeah, I'm fine. Thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm also doing fantastic nowadays.
Okay. And first of all, thank you so much for being here. And you have
Mhm.
given me some time. So, thank you so much for that, first of all.
You're most welcome.
Yeah. And I really want to felicitate you that I saw your video with Yashoda ma'am. So, that's
Mhm.
too good. Amazing. You both were amazing in that video. You both are two good speakers, seriously. So,
Yeah, I
yeah.
also have enjoyed a lot in this conversation, particularly. And as you know already, she is an inspiring lady there, and she faced a lot of difficulties in her life. Still, she is carrying the smile and trying to be positive all the time and trying to spread knowledge and positivity around her. That's why I enjoyed a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, seriously, she is inspiring everyone, every learners, specifically women's and girls. They are struggling, so she
Yeah.
is inspiring a lot. And you are also inspiring us a lot because I watch your most of the time I watch your videos whenever I get time and shorts also I watch twice or thrice. So you are also inspiring all of us. So thank you
Thank
for
you so
that.
much for watching my videos and supporting my channel.
Yeah. So I want to know one thing when you see her comment on your channel. So what kind of feeling were you nervous that time or were you scared? Like I don't think so, but still, you were happy. I know, but
The comment which the Hati ma'am commented on.
yes,
Okay, yeah, absolutely. I was very thrilled. I was excited, and it was a dream for me to have a conversation with her, and it's came true. So yeah, I was happy when I saw the comment first. Yeah.
yes. Okay. And I want to know this thing that do you also get nervous? Because most of us, even I was getting nervous before talking to you. Even I talk with some people, but still I get so nervous sometimes. So do you also get nervous or it is fine for you?
Nowadays it is fine for me. I am having session every single day, like with two or three people. Sometimes when I was having a session with Dehati madam, it was a dream for me. So when it was coming true, so I was very excited and nervous at the same time. So only yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, when I was having conversation with her, at that time I felt a little bit nervous or excited. The feeling were totally mixed. But usually I don't feel nervous nowadays.
Okay. With others, usually you don't get scared or nervous, right?
No, not at all. Yeah.
Okay. So is there any specific way or any trick that we can overcome our nervous? Because I feel that I don't get nervous, but still sometimes it happens to me. So what to do for this?
I think you don't need to be nervous as I am. I know you are even delivering the poems and everything on stage. Also, you attend stage
Yes,
shows. So
yes,
I don't think you should feel nervous now having conversation, one-on-one conversation, because you already face a lot of people out there when you are on stage. So
yes.
how do you
It
deal
happens.
there
That's so
with this?
fine. It happens sometime, very rarely, but still I am facing sometimes. So
So do you feel nervousness when you go to the stage for your forms and all that?
oh, that time no, I don't get nervous. But
Okay.
yeah, I don't
When
know
you
why.
are in front of many people, you don't get nervous, but when you do this kind of conversation, you get nervous. Oh my God, this is little weird. How it can be, Yeah, sometimes it happens. It is normal. Maybe because you don't know the other person, that's why, or
Yeah.
uh, or you can handle this, by practicing a lot. So how many sessions do you do in a day?
No, only one, sometimes one. I not like
Okay.
because you are
So
habitual
still,
of this. I can understand this is the reason that I am not habitual. I am not doing this
yeah.
continuously every single day. I am not having a session with anyone. So this can be the reason behind this.
And as you mentioned, you don't get nervous when you go to stage. So maybe you are familiar with that exposure, and you're not that
Yes.
much familiar with this. It could be the reason, yeah.
Yeah, it is just
So
quite
practice, maybe practice is the only way to remove your fear of speaking English, to face camera and everything.
I want to
Yeah.
know one more thing, that I know you are managing so much work, like your conversation. You have already mentioned that at least in every day you talk with the 2 or 3 people. So I know, and apart from this, you have your personal work also, and you have study also. So how do you manage these kind of things and everything? How do you manage?
Nowadays, my focus is to earn money, like work from home and earn money online, like do digital. So I am doing the course of digital marketing nowadays. I have took this subscription for 3 months. So this is the only study that I'm doing. Simultaneously, little bit related to Korean and then English. I do read, I do listen a lot in the morning and before hitting the hay. Both times, the similar things I listen and read a lot. So I think this is the thing which I like to do, which inspires me nowadays. People are commenting, people are sending emails every single day, and I am feeling like, okay, I'm capable enough to add some values in people's life. And again, I am upgrading myself because I want to give the best content out there. So people can, the regular viewers who are watching videos every single day, they can get some benefit, other benefits also, like initially I was using very basic English. Nowadays, little bit new words and new expression I'm adding, so I'm upgrading myself for them. So they motivates me always, so that's why I don't feel like very hectic schedule or something like that. And I'm a person who wakes up early in the morning, so I always make a to-do list. Especially I paste the sticky notes on my table itself, like what I need to do in the next day. And always I book session first, like 2 days before. Like I have booked session for today and for tomorrow. Like yesterday I booked everything. So I do advance everything in advance. Maybe that can help you to go with the flow and to work on that particular time.
Okay, so day before only one day so you prepare the next day and day after tomorrow what are you going to do? So you make a pre-plan of that things. Yeah,
Yes,
so
yes.
that's a good idea. We should also follow this. And which book you are reading nowadays?
Nowadays I'm reading Jay Shetty's second book. Do you know about Jay Shetty?
Yes.
Yeah. So his second book you must be heard. What do you know which is his second book?
Think like no.
This is
Is
the
it a
first
first?
one.
Okay.
Second
Second
is
book.
this: Eight Rules of Love. Can you see?
Yes. Yes. Okay. 8 Rules of Love.
This is Yes. This is the second one. So I'm reading this book nowadays. It is not related to totally the relationship with between a girl or a boy. It is the relationship with first with yourself, how you can make a good relationship with yourself, when it comes to handle everything and work smartly, think positively, be calm. That's why like there are many rules, like eight rules, as you have heard, as you read the title. So I guess this is the best book I am reading, and even I'm a fan of Jay Shetty, so that's why I purchased this book. I wanted to read. Even I want to read the second book of Ankur Warikoo. Do you know about her too? About him?
Him. Yeah,
Yeah.
I know.
So his second book, I am also planning to purchase the second book of him, and I would love
First
to read. I
was
have read the first one.
first book was
Do
epic
epic
shit
shit.
something.
Do
Okay.
epic shit. Yes, I have read that, and I'm planning to read the Get Epic Shit Done. That is the second book.
Okay. So have you
Yeah.
completed first book of Jay Shetty, that Think Like a Monk?
Yes, yes,
Okay, that's great. How is this book? Is it interesting? I know it should be interesting.
yes.
I'm
Yeah.
also making a plan to read that book.
You should read that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, what
And
kind
do
of
you
books do you read?
yes?
What kind of books?
Nowadays I'm just reading, yeah, these self-help books.
Uh,
And after this, because yeah, so there's thing. First I completed that very spiritual book. So and nowadays also I'm reading this Power of Subconscious Mind. It is also finished. It's taking too much time because sometime I take a gap also because of this. And next I'm making a plan to read Ikigai. Have you read already, right? Ikigai.
Thing. No, I
Ikigai.
haven't. Ikigai, yeah. Ikigai I have read, and Power of Subconscious Mind I have read, and Atomic Habits, yeah,
Okay.
and Rich Dad Poor Dad.
Okay. So you are only interested in these self-help books, or don't you try
Now
ever
I guess
novels?
it's it depends on the author also. Like if I like the author, like if Jesset is going to launch the other book, I'm definitely going to purchase it. And if Ankur sir is going to write any new book, I'm definitely going to. So it is just one thing that I love to read these authors. Second thing, yeah, I am really now confident and I know how I can handle things and I can do and I pursue. So I would love to read books related to finance now, and I like other like novels also. I would love to read novels too. Like some people love to read storybooks a lot. I have read only small books, small storybooks. So I liked, first I wanted to check if I can read the storybooks and novels. So nowadays, after reading these books, then and after that I will purchase some novels.
And what about exercise? Do you do, or do you take care of your health? Of course, you are doing a lot of work and you are managing everything very well manner. You make a pre-plan also. What about exercise and yoga? Do you interested in this thing, or do you do?
Yes, I am totally interested in that, and I nowadays I am playing in the evening badminton. I love to play badminton. So nowadays I play for 30 to 45 minutes, and then I do little bit of yoga as I am interested to doing Ashtanga yoga. So I am practicing little bit. Yeah. Like learning from YouTube only, like everything we can learn from YouTube itself. So learning from there
Yeah.
some yogas and trying applying in my life. Yeah.
Okay. So you do in evening time or morning time? Only in
In
evening.
the evening time, yeah. In the morning time, I always prefer to do little bit meditation and then start working everything. There are a lot of things in my mind in the morning, and even I feel active in the morning time. After lunch, it is little bit difficult for me to do things, so I take a nap, and after the nap I feel again energetic. And after dinner I avoid doing things. Even I'm just taking a offline session in after dinner, only one session, yeah.
Okay. So that's great. Fine. Most of the time, I always try to doing. I do it. I usually do Zumba in a daytime because there are so many things before lunch you can't do. When stomach is it's completely empty, and after having a lunch, instantly you can't eat. So there are so many restrictions. And evening time
Yes.
usually I'm not free, so it's very hard. That's why I do it in a daytime.
That's also great. It depends on itself, on your body. Like it's not necessary to do in the morning or in the evening. Whenever you feel comfortable, you can do that.
Yes. So you have mentioned already you do meditation also, right?
Yeah.
So how long you are doing this
I'm not very
meditation?
consistent with this, to be honest. Sometimes I do for 2 or 3 days long. Sometimes I take break for 1 week, and then sometimes I do for 1 week and take 2 or 3 days gap in between. So sometimes after waking up, we feel sleepy. Also, like we go. Even I sleep again sometimes. So at that day, I don't do. So I'm not very consistent, but still I'm doing it. It's been 6 months, almost 6 months, but not consistently.
But still that's a big deal. From 6 months you are doing this. It's fine if you are
Yeah.
not consistent. So can you see any changes? Can you tell me any changes that you have seen in your mind or yourself?
First, you can see, like
Like
as I mentioned already, I don't feel nervous while having conversation, and I feel very calm. And if I do meditation a lot, you get a lot of different ideas. Nowadays I am writing the scripts of doing something else on my YouTube simultaneously with this, related to YouTube and English, but little bit different. That could be very in a little in a fun way also. But I have read, I have noted down only the script, what is coming in my mind, but I don't know how to record these because there are 2 or 3 characters with what I am thinking. So after doing meditation, you will be able to think positively, and you will be able to handle the pressure of things like what you want to do in life. Sometimes if you are not growing in a way which you thought for yourself, like okay, in 1 month I will be there, but it is not happening still. So you can make very easily calm yourself, and you can focus on the things what is needed there to do, right? And you will get more different ideas that you can pursue in your life. So in these kind of things, meditation is helping me. And some, other, you can say past traumas, or maybe during pandemic I was preparing for banking. Before that, Korean and everything was like didn't work well, so I was little bit in depression. So it helped me a lot in that also. Yeah.
Fine. But it will not show its result in overnight, right? Because you have spent you are doing this, it's been a 5 to 6 month, I can say. So and then after this long period it will show the difference or the result. If we think okay within a 1 week or within a 2 week, nothing will happen, right?
Even I had a conversation over a call, phone call with my senior, one of my senior from JNU. So he mentioned if you are inclined towards spirituality, yoga, if you want to understand in a better way this everything, you should start reading books related to yoga, related to yoga, because it is very vast, and related to meditation also. So somewhere the think like a monk book has helped me a little bit. I got the idea how can I, initially if we don't know about this meditation, we start, you know, nowadays there are a lot of awareness on YouTube itself. But before that, people used to, people had the thought like you have to control over your thoughts. You have to stop your thoughts. But now we know like you don't need to stop. You need to just stand, sit still, and just observe your thoughts, what is coming in your mind, and then try to replace those thoughts. If there are negative thoughts, try to replace. And how you can replace, just consume content that is positive content, like read books, listen to podcasts, listen positive affirmations, so you can replace like this. But before it was the different idea. So like this you can understand that. So he suggested me to start reading books related to that also. Then you will be able to do yoga in a better way, and meditation also in a better
Yes, and you had mentioned there one thing, and I can also relate this. We always try to control our thoughts. I used to do it a lot when I am sitting in a position of meditation. I'm just chanting home, and something had started to coming into my mind, and I'm just trying stop like this. So I was
way.
struggling with this thing, but over the time, it happens. We can control it, and this is a very bad idea to control. Okay,
Yes.
nothing should come in our mind because it's a brain. It is the its tendency to work, its tendency to think about something.
We cannot
This is a very,
stop. We can just replace the thoughts, like if they are negative, we can replace with positive. But we cannot stop. How can we stop like our mind, our thoughts? No, it's not possible.
yes. But most of the people do this. Even I used to do it, the same mistake. But as I'm already doing these things, not it's so long, not 5 to 6 months, but consistently, it's been a 1 month if I'm not wrong. Yes. So I just try to spend some time, little amount of at least 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever I can. So
Mm-hmm.
and in 1 2 days, the idea comes in our mind. Just leave it. It's not our cup of tea. Just leave this meditation. When on the other hand the other idea comes, no, but it is helpful, we have to do it, then I just try. It was it was a kind of conflict. One side was saying no, don't do it, leave it, and one side was thinking no, you have to do it. If you have
Yeah.
to learn something, if you have to make you something special or different from others, so you have to do it. And after 3 to 4 days, but yeah, it start to show its result over the time,
Mhm.
gradually. It takes time.
And
I'm just trying.
yeah, that's great. And one more thing I want to add here, it's not, we should not be very harsh with ourselves. Like if we are doing meditation for 6 months, if we are practicing, and one day suddenly we get anxiety kind of, or negative thoughts, and feeling not, active, feeling lethargic. So we always give one thought, how can you feel lethargic? How can you be negative? Like you are doing this practice, and
Yes.
generally shares these kind of things. Like it's okay. It's we are a human being, and it's okay to feel negative sometimes. Even if you are a monk, still you can feel negative. Still you can feel lethargic. So we should be very kind with ourselves first to embrace everything what is coming. If one day you are feeling like I don't want to do anything, just don't do. Just be with yourself. If you want to watch a movie, if you want to visit a friend, do that. It's not necessary always like, okay, I am a monk, or okay, I am doing this kind of practices, I cannot be wrong. And people also expect the same thing from us. If they know like you are a monk, people expect things like the things that monks do usually. It's not necessary. He is also a human being, and we are also a human being. We have these
Right.
all kind of emotions. We cannot stop any emotion. It can arise any time or any day. So we should embrace anything, like everything. And one more thing I want to ask you, like is there any change that you have felt, that you have encountered, like you are doing meditation for 1 month consistently? That is very key here.
Yes. So I can see in my mind, because I was very struggling, number of thought, like bombarding of thoughts. I could not control them. But nowadays it happened. Initially I had already mentioned this thing when I had started to initially 1 or 2 days. I'm just sitting here and something is going in my head. I used to set the alarm as well. I am sitting here and something is 20 minutes passed on, and I'm just sitting and something is going on my head. So 2 3 days was so harsh for me. And then over the time it happens when I start to putting a little effort, then fine, few 3 to 4 thoughts that fine related to study work, fine. And gradually I have start to observe this thing. Nowadays whenever I sit, this mind gets calm. Even my doing all the work also, most, earlier was the thing that whatever I'm doing, nothing matter, but the some, side by side something's going in my head.
Mhm.
But nowadays it's not stopped, I can say, to be very honest, but it has reduced as
Mhm.
compared to earlier. I can see this change,
That's
and I'm
great.
also feeling
And
good a little bit. Yeah.
great, great. And as you mentioned, as you are very consistent with this journey, so I always appreciate this. And consistency is already, very, we can say, absolutely critical here in everything. Like in if you are practicing yoga, if you are practicing English, if you want to enhance your English, or if you want to do meditation, so consistency should be there always. But I am not capable enough to do consistently this meditation, but I'm trying to.
No, but still it's fine, because if you are doing this, at least you are taking a break. It's fine. It's
Yeah.
even I was, as you mentioned this thing. So I was so harsh with me. Even sometimes I get so harsh to me. I think, why are you not doing this, and why is it so? You have to do it. So it is not right. Of course, we can take break. We can take pauses. It's fine.
Yes.
So I should not be so harsh
Accept
towards them.
yourself. Yes. Any emotion, if any emotion is arising, accept yourself. And from today onwards, you are not going to be harsh with yourself. Okay, you have to be very kind.
Yeah, sure. I'm only harsh towards myself. I always blame, most of the time, I blame myself. If someone is doing something, then yeah, it's fine. It's his tendency, it's human tendency. Then
Mhm.
I take it very lightly. When I
Yeah.
do anything wrong, when I made any mistake, so I feel so harsh. I feel so guilt about that. And
It
I know it is
happens.
not. Yeah. And one more thing, this is the last question is, and I want to ask that, do you believe in God?
Yes, I do.
You believe? Okay. So if you had a chance to ask one question to God, and he's
Mhm.
there to reply you, what would be that?
What would be that? Okay. First, I want to tell you one thing. Like, as I believe in God, and there are a lot of questions in my mind related to this life,
You can ask
and
only one question.
Yes, I can ask only one question, but I want to tell you that first, like whenever I think about anything, any question, I always end up getting like just try to read Bhagavad Gita. So after, so maybe if someone really wants to get any answer, so maybe it is good to read this Bhagavad Gita, because this is not related to religion or like a what we can call whatever. Okay, I forgot the word. So for that reason, I want to read Bhagavad Gita first, and second, only I need to choose one question. Okay, and at this stage where I am right now, I don't know the exact purpose of my life. Like I'm following the path which universe is showing me, but I don't know the purpose still. So I would love to ask that, like, what is my service that I can serve here? My purpose. It would be the for this point of time. I don't know what would be after 2 years. Maybe I will get little ideas. Maybe after reading a lot of books still, or maybe after reading Bhagavad Gita, I would be able to understand. For this point of time, I am just trying to know the service what I need to serve here.
Okay, that's great. Quite interesting. Fine.
Yeah.
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I've enjoyed a lot. Seriously, in the starting of the conversation, I was getting nervous. I don't know why, but now I'm feeling much better.
And you know, every learner, every person who does this kind of conversation with me, they always say, like, in the initial time, I was feeling very nervous, I was scared, and now you made me very comfortable. I'm feeling very comfortable and I
Yeah.
enjoyed a lot. So that is, that makes me motivate, that gives me the fire in myself. Look, okay, I am capable enough to do something.
Yes, this is the
So,
quality. This is the quality of yours that you can make anyone so comfortable, whether they are, struggling in anything, what kind of emotion they have, but you made them comfortable. So yeah, this is the quality I
thank you.
appreciate.
This means a lot to me. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for inviting me here and connecting to me. I really enjoy talking to you. And it's been, I guess, very long when we talked before, right?
Yes.
So it's really nice to see you here again.
Yeah. Okay. Bye. And thank you
Bye
so
bye.
much
Have
for.
a great day. Bye.